Morning. Today is the 28th of August and here we are at Knebworth House near Stevenage, which is already providing some interesting finds in the car park, like this 2000 Toyota Avensis. But we're not actually here to just walk around this car park. We will walk towards the house because it's a very, very famous filming location, this place. It was used in a 1978 film called The Big Sleep with Robert Mitchum, and actually the driveway, it's quite a long driveway from the A1M, is right in the title sequence. It's also used in a number of episodes of 1960s and 70s television that was filmed at Elstree Studios. It's about half an hour from here. The ones that I remember most of all are an episode of Randall Holcate Deceased, which was filmed in 1969, called Someone Just Walked Over My Grave. An episode of The Champions, which was filmed in 1967, called The Night People. And an episode of The Avengers, which is called The Invasion of the Earthmen. They're all filmed here. Obviously, at that time, there wasn't a massive car park full of cars. But nevertheless, we're not actually here to look at the house so much today. We're here to look at some cars, and we shall make our way into the event. I do apologise in advance for the wind noise. There seems to be a little bit of it today. And also the incorrect information that will inevitably happen. As well as if I fall over, if I get interrupted by announcements, I'm afraid it's just the way that it goes on this channel. I don't know how many parts of this Slightly Shambolic Shuffle there will be, probably quite a lot. And yes, I can hear the announcements right now. That's going to present as a bit of a problem for my filming, but there's not much I can do about that. So we shall make our way over to the 50th anniversary of the Ford Granadas stand, and we'll see what we can find. I think this event holds something like 1,000 cars, so there might be many parts of this, and we shall do our best to present the event in the way that we normally do. Mind you, straight away I could see that someone's bought a replica Mini, which sort of goes with I think it's the Do-It-Yourself Mr. Bean sketch. It's Rowan Atkinson look-alike. My gosh, I've never seen this sort of before. This Mini's a little bit earlier than the one used, but it's like it's an exact replica. There we go. Yes, Rowan Atkinson himself, I'm sure, is up there. Right, club stands this way. Yes, so we're going to the Ford Granada stand. See if we can find that. Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below. Oh viewers, look at this. I didn't expect there to be so many Granadas here today. This is going to take a while. Not that that's a problem. So, Mark II Granada, 2.8 gear, 82 to 83 registration. This is the facelift Mark II, Gear X. Gosh, that music in the background is going to be a nightmare today. I'm just going to have to keep talking. Quite an early Mark I this. It's a GXL with the automatic gearbox. 72, 73 registration. Granadas and the Consuls, which were made until 75, came out on a K. So yes, quite an early one. Even the steering wheel of the Mark I Granada is worth a lot of money. Very nice. I think, yeah, that's the 3-litre Essex, 3000. Ooh, on this, looks very much like a Gear X Executive because it's got the leather interior 84, 85 registration. I think those are the only years that the Gear Executive was actually made. There we go, yes. It's not quite a beige leather interior views, but we're not too far off. So yes, again it'll be a 2.8. If somebody can tell me if those are the TRX or the gear wheels, they're more likely to be the gear wheels because it's much easier to find tyres for those. Then just tell me in the comment section below. Standard of cars here is again, it's very high already. 1976 Ford Granada Mark 1 2 litre GL. This is a post facelift one. This one, I forget the name of this colour. It's 24th of April 2020 recommissioned, so it's just come back on the road. And look at this brown interior. This one's a manual. I don't think I would have ever seen so many Granadas in my life, viewers. Mark II estate, quite a late one on a B, 84, 85. Gear, most of the surviving Mark II Granadas are gears from what I've seen at many shows. Another gear, I actually should have known that because of the roof rack on the back actually. I've actually driven one of these on the channel. It was an 82, which belongs to Mr. James Coleman, a rubbish mechanic, who knows a lot of these cars personally, I think, in the owners. 2.8 injection, sometimes we call it injection sport, this one, 83 to 84. Type 9 gearbox, this one's a manual. Most of the 2.8 Granadas were automatic. You had to actually order the manual gearbox separately. And a very nice coupe here, quite a late one. 76, 77 registration. All the coupes in this country, I think, were 3 litre gears, from what I remember. This one's an auto. Beautiful lines. These are getting very expensive. They're very collectible now. These Mark 1 coupes. Now this one here is actually not a gear. It's a sort of rare for a Mark II. It's a facelift one. Again, a relatively late one on a B, 84, 85. I think that's probably like a sort of GL or something like that. Could be an LX. Can't actually quite see without getting right up to the tailgate. Now that's a very, very late Mark 1 on a T. By this stage, the Mark IIs were definitely out. They actually came out on an S. I think the very, very, very first ones are on an R, but the majority of them started on an S. So this is on a T, so it's a very, very late Mark 1 indeed. And police spec 3 litre Essex engine. Oh, it's an S. Excellent. Very sporty. This one's an S as well. This is what it would look like without all the sort of police bits on it. Again, a very late one on an S. It's be late registration. That's what the steering wheel looks like actually on these. Both of them got this steering wheel. That looks very, very mean. There was of course, an S in the Sweeney, 3 litre S. Although we might, if we're very lucky, actually be seeing that Consul today. I don't know if it's here. I have seen a couple of cars that, for instance, look like it, so we could be in luck today, viewers. Is this another injection sport? Yes, it is. 84, 85 injection sport with a little rubber spoiler. Those are actually wheels off a Mark III Scorpio Cosworth, I think. It's a very common thing to do because the tyres get very expensive for the TRX wheels in particular. Another very nice Mark 1 gear coupe. I forget the name of this colour. This one's a manual. It's even got some window tint going on there. That's very nice. Mark III Granada here. It's probably not the Scorpio because it's got a cloth interior. It's a 2 litre GL. AA plate, so originally would have come from sort of Salisbury, Southampton area, that kind of thing. Pre-facelift. Be 87 to 88, unless that's a personal plate. That could be a personal plate actually. Another nice gear axe with the little option spoiler there at the bottom. 84, 85. Again with these Mark III Scorpio Cosworth wheels on it. Yes, hello.
So you said about the AA plate, that's the personal plate.
Yes.
That wasn't on there originally.
Oh, excellent, wonderful, thank you.
So it was ELE. ELL. That makes any difference.
Thank you.
We don't talk about EVs on this channel.
We certainly don't, sir.
How are you, mate?
Very well, thank you.
Good to see you.
Where's your car, sir?
Just over there, my new ZS 180.
We'll get to that in a moment,
No
sir. We've
worries.
got plenty of these to film first.
Yep, I'll let you crack on.
See you later, sir.
All the best.
Very pleasant interruptions this morning, viewers. More Mark IIs. This one's got some, I think some, let's say here, ACT wheels on it. They look like BBS ones, obviously they're not. Yes, it's going to face, it's an early facelift one, this. 81, 82. I actually don't know what spec that is. So the pre-facelift one you can see straight away here is a bit different. You can see that the mirrors are different, the grill's different. I think even those indicator lenses are actually different. They're slightly different. I think we can swap them, but they are slightly different. This one, 78, 79 registration. It's an auto. 2.3L. That's a rare spec, isn't it? 2.3L automatic. Oh, this one's had a V8 swap in it. That's interesting. Obviously, a V8 will go straight in, and in South Africa, you could get one of these. It's a Piranha. Very nice, viewers. Quite late again for a Mark 1, 76, 77. Another Mark II pre-facelift. Oh, it's a two-door. This would have been imported then. These weren't sold over here actually for two doors. It'd be from the continent, I should think. Something like Germany or the Netherlands. I think it's a 2.8L. So big engine, low spec. Pre-facelift Mark 1 here. GXL. Didn't use the GXL name after the facelift, of course. 73, 74 registration. I think that's had an S wheel put on it from the post facelift. I might be wrong about that though. Of course, I changed the grille a little bit. That looks very, very mean, that one. 85 to 86 Mark II here. This looks like a gear. Yes, it is, the little gear badge on there. Type 9 manual. I don't know if that's a factory one, it might well be actually. So that'd be a gear or gear X. We're taking the badges off, so I'm not exactly sure. And those door handles would have been blackened actually too. Ooh, Mark 1 Estate. 74, 75. 3 litre Essex engine. The manual. And a picnic hamper. That's very appropriate for today, viewers. Just an XL. VW, so could possibly have originally been registered by Ford UK themselves. Mark III Granada here. That's, I think, if it's really on an E, that's had a facelift rear end put on it. It's all sort of blacked out, sort of Scorpio rear end. Again, Scorpio Cosworth wheels on it, so it is a pre-facelift. It's just had the post-facelift for a rear sort of put on it. 87, 88. This Mark II's had a lot of work done to it. A lot of work. I don't see these mirrors on it. Interior's been swapped out, steering wheel, all that kind of stuff. Probably another Type 9 manual. Keep your granny alive, yes, excellent. So it says Cosworth on the back, so that actually could be the 2.9 Cosworth engine in there. So they, just like this one, 83, 84. Oh, that's very special. 2.8 injection sport estate. I've never seen one of these. I didn't even realise they made a 2.8 injection sport estate. I keep saying sport because I think a lot of people just know them as that, because obviously you could have a 2.8 injection Granada with a gear or other ones, but you can see actually on there someone's put the bit above the windscreen set to 2.8 injection sport, so there we go. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in the state form before. That is very special. HK, of course, could have been originally registered by Ford UK themselves. This is an interesting Mark II. It's had actually the front end of a pre-facelift put on it, but this is a post-facelift Mark II. You can tell immediately by the mirrors, which are actually different. So hello to Grace for Granny 85, Jensen _ ACK 2007, and a Wacky Aki on Instagram. So these are the door handles there, apart from the sported black door handles. So that is, yeah, it's just a conventional 2.8 injection gear X. It's very nice though. A little spoiler actually suits that quite well. Look at this here. This is a rare one. 1975 Ford Consul 2.5L manual. It's for sale. Wow. And as Mr. Bill on the Fuel Power channel says, this could be yours. Now that's a rare spec. It's one of the last consoles made, but if it's a 75. See the sort of different front end there from the Granadas. The grille is quite different for one thing. Another late Mark II here on a C. Interesting RS wheels. I can't remember what those are actually off. Yeah, another gear auto like most of them were. Yeah, gear X, of course it is. A touch of class. Yes, indeed. It's a very nice car. It's actually gear X executive vest. It's got the leather interior. Oh, and it's viewers. That actually is a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior. See if we find any more beige leather interiors on this stand. Pre-facelift 2.8 gear here, 79 to 80 registration. Two-tone paint. Is that the Chatsworth interior? Might be wrong about that though. Vinyl roof. Nice sort of overriders on this one. Yeah, the indicators have been swapped. Another late post facelift one. Another gear. Yeah, gear is executive again with a leather interior. '84, '85, like this one next to it. I don't think this is actually a gear. No, it can't be because it's not got the sort of wooden things on it. It might be a sort of GL or something like that. It's in lovely condition, that. And again, we're going back much earlier here with this one. It's an early gear. 73, 74. 3-litre gear. Automatic gearbox. Crushed velour interior. That is just extraordinary. That. Beautiful. And it goes to 74. You were first girl owner of a Granada gear in Great Britain. From the Ford Motor Company. Ooh, look at this. I think this lady had impeccable taste. Look at that interior she specified in all the wood. Brilliant. So we go right into the 90s with this. This is a facelifted Granada Scorpio Executive, be around 1992 or later. Look at all these luxury bits you get on it. That is very, very, very nice, viewers. Oh, it's a 92. And there we go.
Usually after, if I've been there a while, after about a mile or two.
Even comes with a private plate. That's very tempting, viewers. I don't quite have that money though to buy it. Another Mark 1. Oh, it's a Consul GT, like the one from the Sweeney. Excellent, and it's the same year on an M. Fantastic. Oh, and someone's left the window open as well. Don't mind if I do have a little look. That'll be a very valuable car now then. Very valuable indeed. Yes, even got the little fog lamps in there too. MSO 73, 74. 82 to 83 Mark II here. Again, it's not a gear, yeah, it's a 2.8 GL. This paintwork on that is particularly nice. Another one of these early Mark 1s, just an XL. Very, very nice condition. So 3 litre XL auto with a valuable steering wheel. I didn't know there were so many Mark 1s left on the show circuit, viewers. 1972 to 3 with a 2.5 S6 V6 engine. It's Consul L. And there we are, viewers, full of wood grain, and I think it's a Bakelite steering wheel actually, that one. This is unusual. It's on a Y, which suggests that this has been imported from somewhere at some stage, and a long time ago. So it's a Granada S. Those are the famous Mark III Scorpio Cosworth wheels. Maybe it's from South Africa or something like that. Someone's been taking the grill away on that. Interesting. Another Mark III Granada estate. It's actually a Granada Scorpio estate. I think they've changed the door handles on this as well. Big audio system there. Ooh. Viewers, that's very nice. 1993 to 1994 Scorpio Cosworth. With all the black leather and wood you could ever imagine. I like this colour, that's very nice. It's very, very nice indeed. This one's had, I think that's like a Mondeo ST24 bumper on the bottom of there. I could be wrong, that's the sort of standard looking one, and that's the one that's been put on this car. So, Granada Scorpio estate. This is for sale as well. 93. Very good condition. Well, it certainly looks like it's in very good condition. No expense spared. More black leather and more practicality. Again, could have originally been owned by Ford UK, as it's an Essex plate. Another Mark II here in green. I like this green colour. That's very nice. Oh, viewers. Is that a beige leather interior? It's not quite. It's sort of olive interior, but that's very nice, viewers. Wow. Is this like a special edition or something? I know that they did make these. Oh, yes, it is. Look at this. I can't remember what they called this. It's got the stretch in it. You can see the doors a lot longer. I can't remember what the name of these was now. some kind of special edition that they made, but there are not very many of these around. There's a very, very small number of these. I do like that. I think they mainly went to the royal family, actually, from memory. Very nice. Another 84 to 85 2.8 injection gear X here. It is another executive. It's got the grey interior. Again, Mark III Granada Scorpio Cosworth wheels, I think. This would be a very popular upgrade. Do we have, viewers, here a post-facelift 3-litre gear? Yes, we do. Very nice. So 75, 76. Pre-facelift Mark II. 78, 79. It's 2.8 base. Interesting. It's this Mark 1 here. 3-litre GL. A nice sunroof. I'm not sure if we do have a leather interior on the Mark 1, to be honest with you. I don't actually know. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it from what I've seen so far. 76, 77 registration. This is like a Consul. So if it's on an N, it'll be a very late one. It'll be 74, 75. So they discontinued the name in 75. Yeah, it's a Consul. Consul L Decor. Interesting. With the 2-litre engine. Even earlier one here. 72, 73. It's very handy that they give you the little badges on the side so you can tell what engines it is. This is the 3-litre SX. Yes, it's a very early one, isn't it? Now, very typical colour. Ooh, it's a Consul GT with a massive Webasto roof. It's very, very, very clean. Very clean. This one's just a Consul L. It's a 2-litre. But I think this is the same colour as the one that you all know. Let's try not to fall over here, viewers. A bit more of a kind of poverty spec interior than the GTs. But still totally immaculate. Yeah, 72, 73 like that yellow one was. Later Mark 1 gear. 76, 77. And 2 facelift Mark II 2.8 gear estates. I'm guessing they're 2.8 gears because most of them that are surviving are. The roof racks tell me you think probably even an X. Yes, it is. And so is that one. I'm getting better, and also it's supplied by Arthur Daly. The name to trust for genuine one-owner motor cars. Of course. So yes, 83, 84, 84, 85. I've never seen those wheels on one of these before. Is it Borbay? These I think are the original gear wheels on this. The TRXs are a little bit different, from what I understand. Pre-facelift here with the spot lamps. And a T, so it'll be 78, 79. .3 GL. Goodness me, there's a lot of stuff that's turned up for this anniversary. Very early one here on a K. Extremely early. 1972 Granada 3-litre base manual. Build date April 72. One of the very first ones actually on this. Been off the road since 1995. Probably just needs a little bit of light restoration then. Quite a late Mark 1 this. On an S, so 77 to 78. 3 litre gear with the vinyl roof. Hello to Ford_mad on Instagram. Very, 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 very clean. 1979 to 80 Granada 2.8 gear with all the wood trim and all kinds of things like that. Similar, of course, to two cars that were used in the professionals, but of course those were, I think, Jupiter Red, I think is the name of the colour on those. And viewers, we've been saving the best till last. Look at this, 2 screen used cars. That's from the 4th series of the Sweeney, I think. And this, of course, is an HK295M. This car has had an enormous restoration, costing an awful lot of money. I think it's somewhere in 6 figures, and this is it. This is the actual car. I think the name of the gentleman who owns this is Mr. Shifter. He's had it for years, and the quality of this restoration is just astonishing. I think I have seen this car before. I don't remember where exactly, maybe at the NEC or something, but it's probably better, to be honest, now than when it came out of the factory. I think it's a 74, this. Look at that. Just absolutely amazing. This was used in some of the later episodes. I filmed the last ones, I think, around 1977-78, and this is, I think, a 77. It's an early Mark II VHK 491S. Yeah, 2.8 injection S. Isn't that special? Right, viewers, I'm going to have a little moment out here before I continue filming, because that was quite a lot of overload. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and leave a comment below, and we'll see you again soon in part 2 when I have many, many more Granadas and other cars to film.